What was the question again? Would I benefit from being gay?
Would you be happier if you were gay?
Nah, man. I just love that puss too much, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
You gotta represent that.
Can I change my answer? I also. When he said it was so cool.
I can't even entertain the idea of being a gay man, man.
What race would I be? Obviously white. I mean, come on.
White?
Not even a contest? Are you? Yeah.
Really?
I'd be the best race on planet Earth.
Trust me, it's not that great, pal. Just a white guy lying to you. Trust me, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
You haven't had a job and you're fine.
That is very white of me. That is very white
He's
of me.
thriving, actually.
I'm thriving. Of course, he has that. It's the exact same voice I had.
Let's
Well,
Neil
we're
Hunt
walking
here.
some canyons, and we just found a freaking big rattlesnake. And most people do not know how to kill those things when they get in a rattlesnake situation.
I know what you're thinking. You want
but
to
I
kill
will
every
show you how
rattlesnake
to
you
actually
see.
truly kill a rattlesnake.
Yeah, but then why would you want to be famous if you weren't going to have any sex?
Is that why you do this?
That's why.
Is this why
Was that
you?
not the most telling?
Is this
thing?
why you have three other men on your couch?
This shit's a vehicle.
Is this what you're
dude.
chasing?
I'm just joking around. All right, welcome to the Faded Realities podcast. Congratulations for being here. My name is Ramin.
Opening a cosmic.
I'm joined here. All right, let me get through the fucking intro. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm not holding it near the mic.
We're getting started. It's like, this is a perfect time to start eating. Jeez Louise. All right, well, yeah, anyways, my name is Ramin. I'm joined here by Shannon Sims. Shannon, say hello.
Hi guys, how's it going?
And we also have our guests. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? A little name, where are you from? What do you guys do?
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm a comedian in Austin.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm also a comedian in Austin.
Perfect. Amazing. All right. Yeah, this is the podcast. We're going to just, get to know each other and then watch TV. How does that sound?
Sounds sick.
Sounds
great.
fucking
Yeah.
dope.
Sounds like such a good
All right, we
time.
got some questions here to break the ice.
Yeah, eat the brownie before the question.
Yeah, we'll start with you, Nick. Nick, Nick, you think God exists?
Huh? Yeah. Of
Yeah?
You leave him alone
Yeah.
for a couple
How do you
minutes.
internalize God, though? Like, you know what I mean?
Internalize them?
Yeah. What does he mean to you? Or she?
What is, they,
Them?
them, alpha, omega, those are the pronouns. I don't know how I internalize God.
Is he like a big man in the sky, or?
No. He's like an elephant sometimes. God's everywhere.
Hey, that's
yeah,
my
he
guy.
knows
Hey,
about
that's
it.
my guy.
He knows about
That's your
God.
guy.
Ganesh rules.
I couldn't even tell you if that was the real name or not.
Are you serious? Bro, you're such a discippointment.
My name's Anthony. I'm an American.
He fought for this country.
I like cosmic brownies
fought for it.
and truck nuts. What the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
I believe in Jesus Christ.
We're both so far
Yo,
away from our cultures.
you already have a green card. You're fine. They're
I'm
not
a
coming
citizen. I
for
was born here, man.
H1B1.
Wait, you do believe in Jesus Christ, Anthony?
I do. I grew up Christian. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. Jesus is pretty dope.
you.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Is
lives
he
on
top
and
3 prophet of all time?
Yeah.
He's
top
got to
three.
be. His
Yeah.
propaganda is great.
Yeah, he's like 1 or 2.
Right behind Allah and
Oh,
Ahura
Allah's one?
Mazda. Yeah.
All right.
No, I don't know if Allah's one.
This is a good GOAT debate. This is like Jordan LeBron.
Yeah.
Allah or Jesus? Fuck, man. You're going to make me choose?
That's tough.
Fuck, dude. Where's Muhammad in the mix? Oh, come on, man.
You know he's top 3.
He's
you
not,
know.
yeah, he's not there.
Is he the God? I thought he was the prophet.
Nobody's
Yeah,
seen
probably,
that
yeah.
motherfucker ever.
Yeah. Nobody's ever seen him, right?
Yeah.
He's
That's
just
how
the
good he
same
is.
guy.
Yeah. He's like a vampire. You take a
Yeah,
picture, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. You can't see his own reflection.
He can't see his own reflection.
That's why they say not to draw him because
Muhammad
you
saw
can't.
his shadow, dude.
You can't draw him.
If
Another
you
2
draw him,
years
you
of
invite
jihad.
him in.
Yeah.
That's the invite.
Hell yeah.
Dang.
All right. What do you think happens after you die, Anthony?
Are these the questions you ask everybody?
No.
No, I
different every
left him
day.
alone.
Different every time?
Different every time.
What happens when you die? Anthony, you got this one?
Yeah. Take it away.
Yeah.
I think right after you die, I think your mind, your brain is like it's like an entity.
Okay.
Whoa.
I've never said this before.
I love it.
I think when you die, your vessel, your body is a vessel.
Yeah.
I think your mind goes somewhere else.
So this is really funny because you're explaining reincarnation. You're explaining your
well,
religion.
I don't
you
know. I
should
don't think you get reincarnated into
Where does
something
it
else.
go?
Yeah, where does it go then?
I think you go into like a queue, like a line.
queue?
Oh, a
Yeah, like
line.
a line.
Yeah.
Queue.
Gotcha. Big pearly
Um,
gates.
Yeah. That's
and then
purgatory.
You wait to get processed, and then you go somewhere like
Very corporate.
Yeah, very corporate. They have
Yeah.
like bottled water.
Yeah. Feel like you need anything?
And then I think you go to heaven.
You get a gold star.
I don't know what heaven is like, but I think it's a place.
Yeah.
What do you think it would be like, though?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's your heaven?
whew, well, my heaven
What's
is.
my heaven? Let me tell you.
Let me tell you, man.
I like the compliment on the
I
question.
get to heaven.
That was good, man.
Way to jump
Charlie Rose over here.
I get to heaven. There's a door there,
Okay.
and guarding the door is Selma Hayek.
Whoa. Whoa.
And she goes, "Were you a good boy or a bad boy?"
Oh.
And no matter what I say, she lets me.
You do Carly voice.
I'm a good boy. I'm actually a really good boy. And then she lets me. And then she lets me in.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
I take Selma over St. Pete. It's supposed to be St. Pete. That guy doesn't fuck, dude.
No, he doesn't. That's literally the opposite.
Nick, what do you think
Yeah.
happens after you die?
Kind of similar to honestly. No, I don't even know. I don't even think I think it's wow. This is crazy. I'm not even high. I just stumbled over myself about a million.
We're
times.
high, though, so that's
Yeah.
what...
I think it's kind of like Matrix. It's kind of like the movie The Matrix. You wake up, hopefully not in some dystopian pod or something, you
Yeah.
know, but like you wake
Hopefully.
up. Yeah. You wake up, Salma's sucking you.
Whoa!
And you're like, oh my gosh. She's like, go back to sleep, mi amor. And then I go back to sleep. And then that's consciousness.
That's
You know?
awesome.
That's what consciousness is.
I'm going to turn on the air conditioning.
Nice.
You guys want to know something crazy? I asked ChatGPT, actually I asked Grok, which is the X version of AI, what happens after you die? And what it said was super morbid. It was like, consciousness is inextricably linked to brain function. So when you die, there's just no more brain function or
Yeah.
consciousness, and it's just like your laptop died and you
Yeah.
never turn it back on again. And it's
Of
just,
course, ChatGPT
That's
is
it.
godless.
yeah.
Nothing happens.
That's true. How does it know?
Yeah.
It only knows what we know.
Your brain's just like mine. It's a computer. It's a switch.
I think ChatGPT talks like Carly. He goes, "Hey, what do you
No,
think? What do you think happened to you?"
Beautiful.
Just bullying her off mic is so funny.
All right, we'll go to Nick with this next one.
Jeez, man.
Nick, do you think you would be happier if you were gay?
Oh, 100%, dude. I talk about this all the time. I mean, I fantasize more
It's-
than I talk about it.
It's crazy how much you talk about
I
this.
talk.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
he hears a lot about it.
Yeah.
It's almost to the point where he probably thinks that I'm insinuating we should be gay. Oh, dude, I wish I was gay, dude. Wish there was just a cool enough guy that.
How do you think your quality of life would improve?
It would improve so much, man.
like how?
I just think. Well, the hard part is getting over the gay sex thing. Like, I would have to be so into gay sex, you know?
I don't think you're that far from that. I think.
I'm pretty, I mean, I
Oh,
wish
we
I
got a
was
guess.
close enough, you know?
What's up?
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be fun if it turned into The Bachelor. Like, how about this guy? No, Greg has no idea what we're talking about.
Greg, you
How about
sexy
this guy?
son
Yeah, how
of a
about this
bitch.
guy?
This guy cool?
Perfect.
I think it'd
Come
be
on.
sick though, you know? I think dates would be really fun.
Yeah.
Like, you could
They
do
would.
whatever you wanted.
It'd be a lot easier
Whoa.
to have sex.
Huh?
also.
Well, no, I mean, you could do that after the date. I'm saying, like, the
What?
dates would be fun.
What do you mean you can do whatever you want during any day?
No, I know, but, like, I mean, you could go,
Yeah, what would you do?
What's the guy?
What would you do
date?
different? huh?
Laser tag, right?
You wouldn't
Are
take
girls
your-
into laser
I would
tag?
take a girl laser tag.
Yeah,
You
you
would?
take a girl.
Okay.
Ladies, resident ladies. Yeah.
Is
give
that
them
a
the mic.
good? Is that a good date idea? Laser tag?
She goes, "Oh wait,
Grace is
It's Grace, that's it.
Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
me.
Sorry, it's a
I would
woman."
play laser tag with my little cousins, not a date.
See, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
As a guy, you'd be like, "That's fucking sick, dude."
Yeah, man.
We do that. We
dope.
fuck after.
All right, Carl's weighing in.
We went and did laser tag for Timmy No Break's birthday, and I feel like that should answer the question.
Yeah, hell yeah, exactly.
That's a great date.
That's a great date.
It's a beautiful time.
Imagine going on a date with Timmy No Breaks.
Wow.
You said this was gonna be $10.
It's $100.
I'm gonna.
I got fucking bills to pay.
I'm gay now.
All right, Anthony.
Anthony,
What was the question again? Would I benefit from being gay?
Would you be happier if you were gay?
Nah, man. I just love that puss too much, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Gotta represent
You know
that
what I'm saying,
puss.
man?
Can I change my answer? I also, fuck it. When he said it was so cool.
I can't even entertain the idea of being a gay man, man. I respect the lifestyle. Y'all do you, man. Y'all be who you gonna be.
But
Nick.
miss me with that shit. But for real, miss me with
Y'all
that
be who
shit.
you gonna be, Nick.
Yo, chill, man.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think my life would be.
I think your life
better.
would be the same if you're
I think my
gay.
life would be better if I was asexual.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? If I just like didn't
No
want it.
distractions.
No distractions.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Eyes on
got-
the prize.
Yeah.
You're godlike at that point.
Yeah, you're like you're an entity.
Yeah, but then why would you want to be famous if you weren't going to have any sex?
Is that why you do this?
That's why.
Is this why
Was that
you?
not the most telling?
Is this
thing?
why you have
Was that not
three other men on your couch?
This shit's a pussy vehicle.
Is this what
dude.
you're chasing?
I'm just joking around.
All right, next question on the
Next
card.
question. Yep, I'm going
Fuck,
to
they
it.
roasted me. Next question.
Is that why you have a picture of a gator playing guitars? What is this all for?
Yeah, these are like,
There's more men behind us
I like
actually.
the gator.
oh, Dane Cook.
Jesus.
Yeah, some
My comedy
comedians.
hero.
Yeah. These are my
Anthony, you're a
heroes.
comedy hero too, dude.
Hell yeah! I love that you have the 11 by 14 inch.
Thank you.
You still have the frame from Staples. You didn't take off the sticker.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I didn't care enough to. All right, Nick, if you could switch races for a day, which one would you pick?
Been waiting for this. I mean, black.
I feel like we know the answer.
Black is the
We know
obvious
the-
answer.
I feel like we know
Why
the
black?
answer.
What would you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I just fucking walk around cool. I'd be so confident. Like my confidence would go up. I don't know
I feel-
why, but it would.
I would. I hate to cut you off, but I feel like you would be playing Smash Bros. Like quite a bit.
I would be an anime black guy.
Yeah, yeah, anime black guy.
It would be sad, actually.
So your confidence would
Yeah.
not.
be like, guys,
Hey, fellas.
I wanted to be Falco. Started doing black anime rage. Yeah, no, that would be a downer.
That's cool. Would you say the N word at all, or
I think
Almost
that
exclusively.
honestly, if I said the N word, I think that would be what I would be scared that would switch me back. I'd be that like if this was like the race genie, you'd be like, no, dude, say whatever you want, man, and I'd be like, you're tricking me, man. I know as soon as I say the N word, I'm back to white guy, and everybody's like, that white guy just said the N word.
Get him.
No, I thought it was black.
Anthony?
I'd be Mexican probably.
Mexicans too, for sure.
I need to work
Yeah.
harder, or what?
I just fucks with Mexican culture, man. It's just
Yeah,
so
that's
fun.
true.
I love the
Does seem like-
food. I love
Great hang.
great hang.
I've never
Yeah.
had a bad hang.
Dias de los Muertos.
Dias de los
Yeah.
Muertos.
That's
yeah.
a good place
Day
to
of the Dead.
rage.
Yeah.
Go to the
party.
graveyard. Just
Y'all
start-
remember my grandma? What's up? Abuelita?
You got the JBL speaker. You're like, yo, what up? Mi encanto amor.
No, I fuck with Mexican culture. I love Mexicans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
toss.
Mexican
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
good.
Oh, there's.
Our guests
hold on,
need
there,
some
ask me
snacks.
There's
Yeah.
so many snacks.
Mexico would
Oh,
definitely
okay.
be 2. I think Filipino would be like 3.
Filipino would be fun. Why? Yeah, Mexican has.
Better not eat
I
on
fucking love
culture.
Filipinos.
I know.
I'd be
I bought 'em for
Filipino,
a reason.
yeah. Filipino
Yeah.
would be cool. Great singers,
Great singers.
great pool players,
Mhm.
Nice.
smart nurses,
Hot women.
Yeah, hot
yeah?
women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
for real, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What race would I be? Obviously white. I mean, come on.
White?
Not even a contest? Are you? Yeah.
Really?
I'd be the best race on planet Earth.
Trust me, it's
I'd
not
be
that
the
great,
most
pal. Just a white guy lying to you. Trust me, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
You haven't had a job and you're fine.
That is very white of me. That is very white
He's
of me.
thriving, actually.
I'm thriving.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Look, dude.
White sounds excellent.
I'm on
White,
I'm on
white
a Shays
excellence.
Lounge, baby.
I want
Shannon?
to feel it.
Me?
Yeah.
I'd probably be white.
Be white?
I want frosted tips at least once.
Whoa.
Come on,
I
you
wanna
can do
do
it
that
now.
just be on
That's a fun
Hinge.
reason.
I can do that now. I
Yeah.
can do that now, Anthony.
Where? You should just wish for hair. You don't need to be white. Just
You'd
wish
be
for
a
hair.
bald white guy.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Trust me, that's not great, man. That's not great.
That's not cool, dude.
He'd be Johnny Sins. Just have a.
Oh, wow.
He'd have a bigger
Who's
penis.
that? Pretend not to know who he is.
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah, I don't know
I
who
have
that
no
guy
idea
is.
who that is.
All right, Anthony, if you could own one chain franchise,
I thought you were gonna say race. One race of people.
That's what you said,
Anyways,
right?
if I could own one chain franchise, one chain, like a food chain.
yeah, any chain. It
Any
could be-
chain?
It could be any chain.
What were you thinking? Home Depot or something?
Well, I'm like, yeah, I mean, like Big Five, you know. You know how sick it would be to own a Big Five.
What is Big Five? I don't even know what Big
You know
Five
what Big
is.
Five is?
Yeah, I
You
don't
know what a Big Five is, right?
Well, I think I'm thinking Five Below, actually.
No,
Yeah, that's what I
no,
have
Big
on
Five
my list.
Sporting
Sporting
Goods. It's like a,
Oh, yeah, no, it's a sports
it's
shop.
like a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah,
kinda.
it's like Dick's. No, I remember Big Five. That's like a California thing, though, I think.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
own a Big Five, dude.
What would you get? What would you take advantage of?
Man, I'd just be in there bouncing basketballs and stuff. Every day at work, I'd be like, yo, what are sales looking like?
Anthony's like, in this fantasy, I'm also a black guy, right? I'm also black.
Just shooting it in the air.
I know any franchise, but I'm
I'm
black.
just trying on the Jordans, bouncing basketballs.
They don't have, I don't think they have Jordans at Big
They
Five,
have
bro.
Jordans. They got everything.
That's
out of
from
Big-
like 2005, bro. I'm pretty sure Big Fives are gone. That's 12 years ago.
That's what I mean. That's
a
what I
JPEG
mean.
from
That's what I
12 years ago.
mean. I want this old or a blockbuster, I guess.
Yeah,
A
you want a
Blockbuster?
blockbuster.
I
A
want
block-
like a nostalgic kind of thing.
There's only one left, though.
There's only one Big Five left?
No,
gonna-
one
Oh,
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, yeah.
Blockbuster.
Damn.
Yeah.
Blockbuster would be great.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
That's actually my pick. I would pick a
Blockbuster was so fun, man.
You just have a monopoly on VHS.
Yeah.
Let me run that shit.
I mean, that's cool, though.
And DVDs.
Yeah.
And games.
DVDs.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
games.
And candy.
True. That's pretty good.
You got a lot of candy.
Yep.
No, we used to get airsoft bullets from Big Five. I remember Big Five.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had airsoft.
Big Five. One time as a kid, I was looking up Big Five because I wanted to see what their hours were, and I typed in something wrong, and it showed like busty women. I typed in like Big Five bustiest women, and so
By accident.
on accident.
Oh, that's not an accident, dude.
I swear,
Autocorrect
I was
system.
Yeah,
literally,
no. Google suggestions were like, we got you, bro. The Big Five bustiest women of all
and I
time.
was like, what?
yeah, that's what you were looking up.
Were they busty?
They were like, it was too big. It was too big.
Who was on the list?
What?
Do you remember anyone on the list?
No, it wasn't a list. It was just like a picture of
Dog the
two.
Bounty Hunter's wife.
It
It
was-
was just the photos of
It was
busty
two
women.
busty women on a boat, and it looked like Florida.
That's pretty sick.
If I had,
Florida's
if I
a
had to
safe
put a
if I had
place,
to geoguess,
if I had to geoguess,
the sun was setting in the west,
South
so it was
Florida.
probably like Boca or some shit.
Pretty cool.
Boca's got busty ladies.
anyways, Big Five, yeah.
Big Five.
Yeah.
Shannon. Franchise.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster?
That's what you said.
Blockbuster in the middle of like Austin would probably.
That'd be
go
sick.
off.
Blockbuster would be really
Back
cool.
in the day.
I think it would come back. I think people would start going to stores.
Yeah.
The same way records came back, you know?
Kind of.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I would do Ocean State Job Lot. You guys familiar with Ocean
I'm
State?
not. What is
No.
It's like a larger and sadder Marshalls.
Okay.
Oh.
Everyone there is
What?
more poor than they would. They can't shop at Marshalls, so they go to Ocean State Job Lot, and it's where you go to get fly swatters and moccasins that are like 2 sizes too big for you.
Did you just read all that?
No.
Yeah. What? Did you,
That was on the card.
I was
really tiny print.
I was just locking in visually.
I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to have all the Kmart's because they're like
Kmart would be
big,
great.
big properties. You know, you could
Or
turn it into whatever you
Macy's?
wanted, or a Macy's. Yeah,
Macy's.
they're empty anyways. You could like turn them into like whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
You know?
I would just hang out in the perfume section all day.
Wow.
typical brown guy answer, actually.
Oh, maybe you're supposed to.
Pretty
do it.
standard brown guy answer.
Yeah.
Anthony gets it. Anthony gets it.
Indian guys buy the perfume section is crazy.
All right, Anthony. Next question for you: are you closer with your mom or your dad?
My mom.
How come?
I don't know. My parents split up when I was young, so I just grew up with my mom. I lived with my mom.
That's hilarious.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Hell yeah,
It's crazy.
Greg. That shit was funny, right?
Crazy.
Yo, his dad sucks.
Crazy question for a comedy podcast. Hey, so like, how's
Too close with
your
him.
relationship with your parents?
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Since they died.
Where'd you get these questions?
I came up with them.
ChatGPT definitely gave him the question.
No. JD
Ask your
was here.
comedian friend.
I'm taking full credit for these are my motherfucking questions. All right.
So next question for Nick. Did you get molested?
that's actually the last question here on the.
It'd be really funny to alternate between like just for one guest normal ass
Yeah,
questions,
yeah.
and the other one just fuck his shit up.
Yeah. Like, what's your favorite color? What was
What was the last words your grandmother said to you?
yeah. What was the lowest moment in your life?
Yeah.
All right. Nick, this is for you. We're going to the last question.
Fuck yeah.
We're just gonna skip to it. What do you think is the toughest and strongest animal you think you could take in a fight?
Oh
I love that
man,
question.
I think I could fuck up a kangaroo.
Really?
I think it would be 50-50.
JJ, can you pull up the chart here? We have
No,
a chart.
kangaroos fuck shit up. Oh shit, hell yeah.
Yeah, we
a
have a whole
kangaroo's
chart.
on there? That's crazy.
Of course it is.
Only like 15% of Americans
Say kangaroo?
The blue are Americans, the red are the Brits.
Brits.
This might have been a power suggestion thing because I saw this thing come up, and it's like when somebody's like, "Are you thinking of this number?" You might have hit me with that. A large dog? Only 20% say a large dog.
I mean, yeah, people are pretty
Medium-sized
weak.
dog.
I mean, like a pit bull will fuck you up.
Yeah,
you know?
pitbull. Yeah, but you could kick the shit out of that thing,
I
man.
don't know, dude.
As long as it doesn't get
All
the.
right, Mike Vick.
It doesn't-
I don't know.
No,
dude.
Vic was body slamming him, dude. He was.
I
he
know.
was
Nick, how
doing-
far down do you think you can get on the list here?
I mean, a kangaroo. What king cobra should be, I feel like lower than kangaroo.
Chimpanzee should
Chimpanzee should be way
higher.
lower.
That should be higher.
No, I mean I'd lower on the
Lower,
thing.
yeah, lower
Yeah,
on the list.
yeah.
Yeah, the fact that wolf is below chimpanzee
Yeah.
and kangaroo
That
is
is kind of
kinda
crazy.
Yeah.
Chimpanzee would be
There's
fucking
only
people
one
up.
snake though. Like who's
King
who's fighting
I
a
know,
snake?
I know. Yeah,
The snake, you just got to grab behind the head and then it can't do anything to
that's
you.
true.
Romy knows.
I see. Yeah, I see those.
He knows from
Dude,
experience.
when you see those dudes in Bangladesh and they fucking whip the snakes,
Yeah.
that's so cool. I wish I could do some shit like that.
You want to be a
What?
snake whipper?
Have you seen those guys?
They whip a snake?
They'll be like they'll be on a bus or some shit, and there'll be a snake like where the shit is, and everybody's freaking out. One guy,
Oh, you mean they grab it?
yeah,
and
one
throw
guy
it?
just grabs it, just fucking whips it on
Yeah.
his head, kills it.
Snack whipper.
My dad used to kill
Snack
goats.
whipping.
Ooh, snack whipping.
My dad used to kill snakes the same way.
Really?
Yeah.
How to kill a rattlesnake properly?
I don't think this is.
I don't. Yeah,
Oh,
this is gonna get dark.
Yeah, I want to watch this actually now.
It's like, yo, man, I just found this
And
snake
we
right
just
here.
found
It's
a
fucking-
frick.
Of course, he has that voice. It's the exact same voice I had.
Let's
dude.
Well,
Neil
we're
Hunt
walking
here.
Some canyons, and we just found a freaking big rattlesnake. And most people do not know how to kill those things when they get in a rattlesnake situation.
I know what you're thinking. You want
but
to
I
kill
will
every
show you how to
rattlesnake you
actually
see.
truly kill a rattlesnake.
I know what you're thinking. You're like, how do I kill this thing?
Not run.
This guy rules, dude. He's married too. Fuck. Sorry, ladies. Yeah.
He's like, let me set up the camera first.
Oh, he's shaking the camera so you don't see the edit where he puts a fake snake.
Yeah. It's film technique. He's just gonna step on it. That's how you do it.
I'm
bro.
your god.
Dude, who steps on a rattlesnake? That's crazy.
Neil
Intentionally.
Hunt steps on a motherfucking
Also,
rattlesnake.
like, it's just like a waste of an ant life, you know? Like, I don't fuck with snakes, but this is like.
Oh, he just
Wow.
quieted that rattle real quick. Like, hey, now shut up, partner. He's gonna be a great rattler for my daughter.
God. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, fuck you,
He's got it
Anthony.
from the tail. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we're watching murder.
So this gets flagged, but I can't say I want to kill myself online. That's crazy.
What's crazy is the amount of likes on this too.
32,000. Whoa. Oh.
Did you just see
Dang, dude.
with it like a
You see that?
Jeez.
It
Wow.
breaks its neck
Yeah.
just right when it comes out.
What I'd love if like
snaps it
Stone
back.
Cold's music came on and he's like, "You don't kill the Texas rattlesnake," and just fucking fucks this guy up, dude. I don't like that he did that, dude. I don't fuck with snakes, but that's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
Oh, look, a snake. Let me set up my
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, King Cobra doesn't
Yeah.
seem as daunting anymore.
Honestly, yeah, this has changed my whole opinion. Actually,
I feel
I
like
can fuck up a wolf.
So many more people in America think they could beat up a goose.
Yeah. It also seems like some people are mad at geese, apparently. You know? 'Cause,
Well,
like, why
what
would
is
you
a
just
goose
say
really
that?
going to do to
Yeah.
you?
Why are we so confident?
Ge- geese are kind of tough.
Have you
man.
not seen a goose?
Geese
Yeah,
are
but
kind of
do you
tough.
think they can kill somebody?
A goose?
No, they won't kill you, but
No,
Yeah,
but
they
they'll,
won't
about a
kill you.
fight.
they'll
It's not
scare
about
you, bro.
kill.
No,
It's
you got to
scary, yeah.
murder. It's to the death here.
I had a friend walk up on a goose mom once, and that thing fucking freaked out, dog. It was kind
Really?
of scary, yeah.
It's attacked her.
Yeah. What do you
Okay.
think if this happens to you?
Today's the day I die.
Yeah. If
I
a
would
goose
beat the
just
fuck out
if
of
a goose just yo, what's up with the car? What's up with the guy in the car? What the fuck?
The bird even followed her into the car.
Quick, get in!
This is a geese this guy trained so he could fucking steal women.
Oh!
Yo.
That was terrifying.
The guy got out of the car. That's so funny. Bitch, whatever. I'm leaving you. You can have my Corolla.
She
Leave
dropped
your
her
shit. We'll get
bags.
new shit.
So is that her husband? I'm more interested
that was
in
a
this
hero.
guy that saw this
Yo, the
happening.
goose and that guy are kidnapping chicks.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
This is a two-man
They're
operation.
tag team. You scare her, I'll be.
He's
there.
like, you scare her, and I'll pick up. And then the goose is like, what am I getting out of this?
I'll get honest. I'll
I
let
get
you watch.
bread.
I'll let you watch.
Hey, what's good for the goose, good for the gander. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah, he's saying shit like that.
Crazy.
Anybody come
Giving
in
him
and
a bunch of bread all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah, you want this bread, goose?
Good job, Goose.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
job.
here you go.
Good job. All right. That wraps it up for
Sorry. I was gonna say, like, what animal would you have as a sidekick?
as a side.
If you could have one talking animal sidekick,
Ooh, if
Chimp,
I could have
dude.
one,
a chimp.
Chimp.
I'd probably have like a rhinoceros.
A rhino.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
That's
huge.
interesting.
Wow.
Imagine walking down 6th Street with a rhinoceros.
Yeah, but you can't
Yeah.
go into any bar.
Yeah, you can't go indoors. Indoors is your hurdle.
All right.
there.
I'll be real quick. I'm just gonna have one drink.
Yo, is he bringing a rhino? You can't be here, dude.
But why would I need to go to any bar when I can just walk around on my talking rhinoceros?
You meet a bunch of girls and they're like, "Cool, Rhino, you want to get drinks with us?" And you're like, well, he can't really go in anywhere."
Yeah.
He's very limited.
Well, they can easily see me from, inside the bar, looking out the window.
You think they're leaving the bar to go?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're
Well,
gonna-
you-
I have a
be-
magical rhinoceros.
In that case, you'd be no different than the dudes on 6th Street with the giant snakes.
You would be that guy with a rhino, yeah. Check this out.
Check it out. Take a
come get
picture
it.
with it. $5.
Are you feeling horny, babe?
You want to ride my rhino? No, they're massive.
Yeah, you'd be cool in a Home Depot. You could ride
Oh
that
yeah,
shit
a
in there.
rhino to Home Depot is perfect.
That's kind of sick, actually. Dang.
yeah, if you had like a little
It could
puppy
be a
rhino,
baby. A little baby rhino.
little puppy rhino.
little pup.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Ramin all the way in the back.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Rosa Parks did something so you guys didn't have to do that. Y'all don't have to be on the back of that rhino.
We don't.
dude.
Right on the
I'm
front of the
pretty sure
rhino.
this is Africa. Though.
Tell me you should
They
sit in
don't
the
even know
middle.
about
That's
Rosa.
true.
Was that a joke that you should be sitting in the middle of the rhino instead of on the back? Because I thought that was a weird sit too.
They say the safest part of a rhino is on the wings.
Oh my
It's the Red Bull rhino. That's pretty sick, man. I didn't know
Rhino's not
people
a
were
bad
riding
answer.
rhinos like that.
Shannon, what animal would you pick?
I feel like monkey is wrong.
You can pick monkey.
That's
I don't want to pick one.
Pick monkey. I pick champ, dude. Take a
Pick
monkey.
champ.
Pick a monkey.
You know,
Why would you pick a chimp though?
you know,
Out of all the
wolf-
monkeys.
Oh, they can go with you everywhere. They're strong as fuck.
Yeah,
They're
wolf.
vicious.
I think wolf.
Wolf would be so sick.
would be
Wolf is-
badass as
Yeah.
fuck.
Wolf is pretty sick.
Because you're like, God damn, dude. He domesticated a wolf now. You know? Like 2,000 years ago, you would have been like, yeah, I did that last week. But like
Yeah.
now,
But now
that'd be
that's-
crazy. Yeah.
We went out in the woods.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect for Shannon too because he works with children. So
A wolf?
yeah, just
Fuck yeah, dude.
I
little
don't like
talking
that.
wolf.
I don't like
Yeah.
that one bit.
He works with children on the autism spectrum. So
They probably fuck with wolves though,
Yeah.
right?
They do fuck with wolf. They're doing that in my class.
Pretty
They're
good.
doing
Pretty
that in my-
good.
That was really good.
Pretty good.
You practice? Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
even want to know.
That's it?
I can do a lot. Name
I'm
it.
trying to think of them. I mean, a cat's too easy. Like, meow, that's too easy. Just a casual
It wasn't
meow.
even good.
It was just too easy to even try.
All right.
all right, yeah, that was it. TV time.
What?
All right, next part. You have to pay for it.
Guys, don't you want to pay for this?
Pay for it.
Don't
dude.
you want to see us react
Don't
to
you want to
stuff?
pay for
Guys.
this?
Come on.
Come on.
We're gonna watch television and we're gonna say some naughty shit.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Filthy,
Whoa.
filthy things.
That needs to be behind a paywall.
What are we thinking
You want
about
another
watching?
snack, Piggy?
You get
Got
that
your
snack.
ass.
You get that snack. Don't give
Honestly,
a fuck.
I've been eyeing those muffins too, dog.